I went ahead and hit record, by the way.
Okay. Oh, I did not know this. Macaulay Culkin played Catterick.
Who?
Macaulay Culkin played Catterick.
Who's Catterick? I'm trying to remember.
The guy who teams up with the snake.
I thought that was Podrick. Okay.
Podrick. Well, no, be like, I'm sorry. I'm reading this wrong. Go figure. See full cast. Yeah, that's right. It is Podrick.
That's what they kept calling him.
Yeah, Podrick.
I kept thinking I recognized the voice, but I wasn't putting together who it was.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's been many years since I've seen Kevin McAllister in something. Of course, he had some issues in the meantime.
Yeah. But he's pulled out of quite a few dynamic roles in the last couple of years.
Paubert is who I was thinking of, because that's Andy Samberg.
Oh, okay. Paubert. Okay.
That's the one who was helping the snake.
Oh, okay. He played one of the Lynxes.
Probably. Yeah, Lynxley.
Yeah,
it must have been the male one. They didn't, and Brenda Song played Kitty Lynxley.
Oh, okay.
So
well, that makes sense because they're married.
Oh, well, then never mind. I was about to say something.
He must have played like the younger, like the older brother or something like that.
I did not know they were married, but I guess that kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, obviously we can't do the what we're hoping to see because we've already seen the movie. So just spoiler free and then talk about it?
Yeah, talk about it a little bit.
Okay. Oh, Gary the Snake was played by Short Round.
Mm-hmm.
Which now means I want to go back and look at that particular Indiana Jones parody thing they put in there because I'm wondering if it's Temple of Doom.
Who knows?
Bootleg, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah,
we just reviewed a bootleg. Well, images is probably what I'm wanting.
Or Indiana Jones reference.
Well, I do like the fact that we've got Pig Hero 6, Wrangled, Wreck-It Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
Meow Anna. Because I know I saw an Indiana Jones reference one in there. Duke's officially licensed movies. Oh, those are from the first one that I was reading. It has been a little bit since I've seen the first film. I did not go back and rewatch the first one before we saw this one.
Got it. Oh, okay. The meta references, the film itself includes Easter eggs such as bootleg DVDs included Indiana Jones and the pre-dooming of the Doom a nod to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's making fun of Temple of Doom since Short Round's in the movie.
Exactly.
I just finally found the thing.
There it is.
Wrangled live action and Floats in 12. Along with Indiana Jones and the pre-dooming of the temple.
Yeah.
Oh, Indy Llama Jones.
Yeah,
I get
Indy
it now.
Llama.
Indy Llama Jones. In 12K Ultra HD. See the all-new Moloff short. Non-infringing entertainment. The best sequel of a trilogy that reimagined the original I've ever seen by legitimate movie reviews.
In 12K Ultra HD.
12K Ultra HD horse definition only available in select regions. Horse definition. Okay.
On DVD.
Yeah, on DVD.
Yeah.
That's one way to do HD DVD. Legitimate release version.
Wow. Now I just want to replicate that cover. That just looks hysterically bad.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go ahead and do this. That was a loud crank.
That was. Someone's got some pipes on their truck.
Yeah.
This podcast is a proud member of Culture Box. Whether you enjoy geeky reviews, comedy, or original fiction, you can open up the Culture Box and find something excellent for your soul. Point your web browser to culturebox.media.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Cellcast.
Reaction.
Joining me today is a man who, well, I can't think of a good dog pun, despite the fact that I'm sure there were dogs in this movie.
Tick-tock goes the clock.
Well, he's my zebro. Welcome, Jacob.
Why, thank you. Let me introduce our co-host, the man who, got a tooth loss, and that was it. Welcome, Drew.
And today we are reacting to a brand new film. We haven't done as many reactions this year as we probably should have, but we're trying to get back into that swing of things with Zootopia 2. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the spoiler-free section.
Certified fresh and spoiler-free.
Yeah, this is a fun foovie, if we're being honest.
Foovie?
Foovie. It's a fun movie. That's what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
I didn't get a chance to rewatch the first Zootopia before we went to see this one. And admittedly, I've not been in a big hurry to watch a lot of Disney movies recently.
Right.
I think Raya and the Last Dragon was the last one I watched in the theater, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, that was, what, 2 years ago? 2 or 3 years ago?
Ish. It was like right after COVID.
Yeah, it was 2001.
Unless there's one I'm forgetting. Now, I have seen, like, because we did review Lightyear, and I did see Inside Out 2. But the last couple have just not been, we've been busy.
That is true.
But they've also not been anything that really made me want to get into the theater.
Fair.
To go watch a movie. And I don't know if I was really in the thought process of going to see this, because I kind of forgot it was coming out.
Fair.
I literally thought it was coming out next year sometime. But I really enjoyed myself. There's a lot of fun in this movie. It really does kind of feel like Disney is maybe back on an upswing right now.
Yes, definitely with this film.
If you like the first movie, definitely go see this one. And if you didn't see the first one, go back and watch that, and then go watch this. Do what?
I would say be like, if you're going to go see Zootopia 2 and you haven't seen the original, what are you doing?
Very fair. Well, I mean, some people go to movies that are the sequel before they see the original. Because,
I've heard horror stories like that, but yes.
well, I mean, this will spoil the first movie, who the actual villain of the first movie was in like the first 5 minutes.
Of course.
I mean, literally, it shows the last scene of the movie as a kind of a previously on segment. And literally,
Which I enjoyed.
Literally, when it was starting up, the way the opening logos were going, I was thinking, oh, were we getting a short in the front of this? Because, I mean, that does happen from time to time.
That's what you said.
Disney's even done that themselves. And then it's like, what is it like? It wasn't previously. It was more like a last week, I think it said.
Something like that.
Because this was all. This movie takes place a week after the first movie. I was like, oh no, this is the actual movie. Okay, wasn't I was. I guess I'm so used to the very long, drawn out opening ones that the fact that the logos are short threw me. But yeah. What are your thoughts? My
thoughts. This is a excellent runner-up, or a good. Let me say this without trying to stutter over my words. This is a fantastic sequel. Probably one of the best sequels I've seen in years. It's true Disney at its form, on game, on point, with the storytelling, world building, crafting of an amazing story, where usually it's more we're trying to push some political, nonsense or whatever. This movie, it'd be like, it's trying to make a point of something, but it's telling a good story. And I find that very, very good. Like the first Zootopia told a good story with some subtext behind it. And the amount of, like, we were talking with some people there at the theater. Exactly. We were talking to them about it, and the husband, at least, be like, he mentioned that there's so many movies nowadays that's more like it's just kids and like parents are bored out of their skull. But this film, like Zootopia before it, had gave the audience, like the children, enough something, be like, they're gonna grow up and watch this, and then later on in life they'll be like, oh, okay, that's what they're saying. As an adult, all the pop culture references are making us laugh out loud. The kids are like, okay, that's funny, I don't get it. But be like, they made the movie for like both parents and children audience, or in between, like us. Yeah, overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I was skeptical about Zootopia 2 because of how they want to run political ideologies through. Which, admittedly, I think is part of the reason I hadn't really wanted to go to a Disney movie recently, because they had gotten very political. Yeah, they had gotten political, and this story, be like, it does have a political message in a way, but it's told through a very good storytelling beat, and it's not we're not gonna run this down your throat, and be like, we're gonna be like conscientious of what we're doing. Yeah, and the storytelling, like I think it's the same crew who did, or at least same directors who did the first Zootopia. I believe that's correct. Yeah. Looking it up right now. Yeah, because I think it was the same writers, at least. Yeah, same writers. But they'd be like, these are just, this is like Zootopia and Zootopia 2 are just good movies, because you have compelling characters, you have the character development. Same directors too. Okay, that makes sense. With Hops and Wild as characters, who are voiced by two amazing voice actors, and everything in this movie just screams this. Be like, they hit this out of the park. And what I understand now, but like, this movie's like of this weekend of December 7th, the movie's already breached $900 million, and it's only 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what's crazy. Yeah, because this movie is just smashing it out of the park. Whereas
Strange Planet and Wish
Yeah.
did not do so hot.
Yeah, Strange Worlds and Wish just did not do well. Be like, yeah, they made money, but they did not do well at all.
They were not very well received.
No,
at
they
all.
were not.
But and I still haven't watched either one yet.
Yeah, me either. But
that may end up on the lists.
Oh, it will. It will
eventually.
I think one of our listeners, Heather, has talked about Strange Worlds. She's like, it wasn't a bad movie. And I think nowadays with like how they want to push political views, it turns people off and be like, I don't want to get preached at. Definitely politically preached at. Be like, I want a good story.
Right. And we're not saying that a story should not have a moral or a message that's trying to get across. It's called subtlety.
Yeah. And Zootopia does it very well.
Yeah. Because there is a almost a mental health kind of message to this, and understanding who you are and understanding who they use the term partner here because, you know, it's friend. It's good close friends here for the most part. And we're using in terms of, you know, police partners. They weren't pushing that as a political thing, but it's understanding the people you're dealing with and understanding that, you know, they are going through troubles also. It's not always going to be clear, and knowing that you can work together better. And that's really what the story this is pushing is get to know the people around you. Yeah. In many ways. And don't betray people, Paubert. Wait, we're not in the spoiler section.
No, we're not. Spoiler alert. Thank you very much, Drew.
Hang on. Bleep that out, future Drew. So before we give any more spoilers, why don't we go ahead and jump into that section? Because I kind of forgot where we were. Yeah. The following is a spoiler-filled reaction to the film Zootopia 2. Listener discretion is advised. So like I said, Paubert is a betraying piece of poo-poo, which I kind of saw coming when he first showed up because I was thinking, oh, he's Linksley, the villains of this. Yeah. So obviously he's going to be a villain, but then it wouldn't have been the first time I'd have seen one where someone was, you know, didn't like what their family had done. So I kind of backed off and said, okay, maybe he is trying to redeem the family. And then, of course, at the end, he's not, because is what it is. But I think like I enjoy the character, but he did betray Gary DeSnake pretty badly, and our heroes. Yeah, I do. I reflect upon what the sheep character from Zootopia 2, Zootopia 1. Oh, I know her name eludes me. I'm terrible with names. And it's been a bit, and I know she's in this. Yeah, she is. You can't think of that character's name, but anyway. Yeah, be like she's the assistant mayor. She's the assistant mayor, and be like she's on Judy's side and everything. It turns out, she winds up betraying. So it has that same theme, same beat as the first one, but it changes it up a little bit more with, instead of being like it's predators, it's more like the downtrodden. It's reptiles instead of predators. Yeah. And and admittedly, I hadn't even recognized that in the first movie there wasn't any reptiles, or if there was, they were very, very, very small number. Bellwether, that's her name. Bellwether, that's the name of the evil sheep. Yeah, in the first movie. Yeah, I hadn't put that together, so I was, watching the trailers for this coming out. I thought, oh, they're going to have a snake be a major character. And I kind of knew when I saw it, it's like, okay, the snake's not going to be the bad guy, because that's not how this works. No. Because that would be too on the nose. It's more like we gotta flip things to be better. So obviously the snake was going to be the good guy. Cards on the table. I don't like snakes.
Ditto.
I'm not scared of them. I have a very great respect for their capabilities, but I also don't want to be in a room with one.
That is
being
true.
honest, especially one this size, because this is a pit viper.
Yeah, it's a very large snake.
This thing is going to be a bugger if he ever does try to go after you, which makes him a perfect victim for the Lynxleys in this to hang everything on, because the snakes and serpents have not exactly gotten a good reputation in our world.
Sure. Excuse me. Oh, bother. Thank you.
Going all the way back to Adam and Eve.
Yes.
So having him be the hero is a bit of a, what do you call that? Not juxtaposition, but subversion.
Yeah, subversion.
It's a bit of a subversion, but I kind of saw it coming. And of course, the entire time I'm sitting there going, this is Ka. I'm thinking Ka, because he's kind of looks like Ka. I mean, They're two different kind of snakes, obviously, but
yeah, but it's definitely
he even
subversion
does
of
some
it.
of the acting like you see Ka or Hiss in Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Where and he even does kind of do that cross his arms, despite the fact he doesn't have arms thing.
Yeah, those shoulders.
Yeah, it's like, and he's a very likable character.
Oh
and,
yeah, he just wants to do right by his family.
Yeah, which makes perfect sense that there would be good snakes, especially in this universe. And I'm sure there's bad snakes too, but they're not the focus of the story.
Yeah, and
ironically, lynxes are predators, so we still have predators being the villains, despite the fact they're not.
Right.
They're that's not the reason. It's just that they are mammals, and there's a discrimination against reptiles because 100 years ago, the Lynxleys wanted to be in charge, and because it was actually Gary's great-great-grandmother,
yes,
or ancestor anyway, who came up with the whole ideas of the weather walls that allow the animals all to live in the same city, which still is kind of weird, if we're being honest.
Yeah,
but I live with it. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling.
No, you're good. So let me throw this one out because I've seen a few reviews of what people have thought of this movie, and I don't think it's really shaped my view. But after watching this film, it'd be like it kind of like the Lynxleys be like being predatory animals, and they very capitalistic. They just want land. They want land. They want land, and they just push everybody out of the way. And they're going to be like, there's nothing wrong with capitalism at all.
Yeah.
There's the problem if you...
Unchecked is the problem.
Unchecked capitalism.
Yeah.
That you are just be like, you have so much power and influence, you can do whatever you want, and you can push, a minority group out like reptiles or snakes or what have you in order to gain more power, more influence.
They were going to expand their territory now into the... They called it the Marsh Market, but I'm watching it the whole time going, they're spreading into Cajun country, because that's kind of how they presented it. All the residents of Marsh Market was like, oh, we're down in Nolans, except it's not Nolans.
No. It's lizard country.
It's lizard country.
Lizard
country. And that
country.
makes sense. That's where all the reptiles are, and Disney has a tendency of casting swamp people from the swamps in those kind of roles, those southern roles.
Yeah.
You look back to Near City Aristocats. It's not the movie I was thinking of. The Rescuers.
Yes.
And a couple others that I can't think of off the top of my head. Anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I just be like looking at that one little plot there where it's more you have Crow. I am terrible with names. Hey. But hold on, let me find his name real fast.
Pawbrant.
Pobbert.
No, I keep saying Pobbert. Yeah, it's Pobbert.
Yeah, Pobbert. Yeah, Pobbert would be like you have this juxtaposition where you have the snake. What's his name?
Gary.
Gary the snake. Gary the snake. I love that.
I love the idea. It's like his middle name is like so many other anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah, the snake.
It's the snake.
Yeah,
it's DE' snake.
Yes, but
it sounds like he's saying Gary the snake.
Yeah, but you have this juxtaposition where you have Pobbert, who is he comes across as very friendly. He wants to right the wrongs that his great grandfather did, and wants to do this. Where you have.
Well, he presents that way.
Yeah, he does present that. It's very well told that he is like, oh yeah, he's the good guy. He wants to do everything right. But he has alternative motives where you have Gary, who's just more like, you instinctually, you don't want to trust a snake.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But obviously, Judy is more like she sees, well, okay, he's actually wanting to do this, and Pobbert wants to help. It's okay, totally get it. And you have this great reveal that, oh yeah, Pobbert just wants to be loved by his family.
Yeah.
So he's trying to not correct the wrong, but to
getting good with his family.
Yeah, being good with his family, because I think by the time you get that nice reveal, that he turns the tide on our main characters after shooting Judy. I don't want to be different. I just want to be liked.
Yeah.
And so he's willing to do anything in order just to appease his family.
I mean, they don't really go into why he's not liked by his family, why he's a bit of a disappointment before this, other than he's obviously more, he's the baby of the family. He probably doesn't have much ambition. He likes hanging out in the desert.
Apparently.
In his little yurt out there outside of Burning Mammal. So he's
Burning Mammal. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
but it's a good story. It's got good subversions to it. It kind of points out it's like, hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. Might somebody you don't want to think about. Yeah. But I don't think it's more again, it's not a overly heavy political message at all. It's something. It's okay. Something you might want to think about, but at the same time, you have again going into the aspect of the comedy of this movie. It is just absolutely hysterical from line one. It's just okay. We get this amazing recap at the very end of Zootopia, and then it just goes into the joke after joke after joke after joke, and you see the vulnerabilities of both characters. You see Judy, who is overly ambitious. She'd be everything has to be this grand, save the world kind of thing, and you have both of these character dynamics of Judy and what's the fox's name again? Nick. Yeah, again, I'm terrible with names. I apologize. So you have Nick and Judy and their dynamics, and about their partnership, the idea they love each other as partners. Could it be something more possibly in the future when they do a third one? Which they will do one.
I mean, it does start off and say Nick and Judy are already on the scene with their baby, and my first thought was,
wait, what?
What would that be? A box? A funny.
A funny. That makes sense. Then,
no, it was just the Nick's partner from the first movie. His partner
the Phoenix box.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, it was. You have Judy, who is still overly determined, and you have the dynamic of these two characters where Judy she has to be in control. She doesn't really let Nick talk a lot. And she's I have to do this. I have to prove myself. I have to prove myself. And it's like Judy didn't learn from the first movie in some ways. She learned a little bit, but she's still learning from that experience.
This only is after the first week.
Yeah.
So you think back to things you have learned over time. You don't immediately apply them usually because you're still trying to. Okay, I know that, but I'm still don't know how to apply it yet. And she's so worried about not just proving herself, but staying on top.
Yeah.
Because it's very much if you're not continuing to succeed, you're falling back behind.
Yeah. I agree.
What have you done for me lately? Kind of a thing. Except that what's his name? Bogo.
Yeah.
Bogo actually is like, no. You're not ready yet. You got lucky on the first one. You do still need to work up to the ranks and understand how the job works. We do like you. We do think you've definitely got potential. And now that they've solved 2 cases that have completely upset the town. I mean, maybe, but still, you're talking about the day to day. You're not gonna. You're still got to be the ticket person.
The meter maid.
Meter maids.
Yeah.
From time to time.
Yeah, but there's be like if you're going be like this movie itself is so well done, script wise, performance wise, story wise, animation wise. I think truly to me it is a breath of fresh air. It's one of those that Disney has kind of kicked itself back into the limelight of be like, hey, we can still do animated movies that say something.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to, preach to the choir and so be like, hey, let's preach to the masses about what we're trying to say. Mm-hmm. And I think with this movie, Disney has done their job incredibly well as storytellers. They got back to telling stories.
Amazing how that works.
Yeah.
That's all we wanted. Hollywood, you got to understand. We understand you have a message to get out there. All we want you to do is tell good stories. If you can get a message in there that you want to get out there, fine.
Yeah.
But just don't shove it down our throats.
Mm-hmm.
I may still disagree with it.
Right.
But...
Which, like, it's fair. We can agree to disagree on things. Even in this movie, it says that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, I can agree to disagree. And pop! But overall, this is a fantastic film. If you have not seen it yet, go watch it. Give your local cinema some love and go watch it.
And hopefully it won't be like our local cinema that needs a very bad remodel.
Yes.
After 5 years.
Yes. But be like wherever you go, watch your favorite movies. Go watch the Zootopia 2 in theaters. Again, this is not a paid ad, but
although Disney,
Disney. If you want to pay us, like we're willing to, within reason.
We're still going to be honest about our reviews.
Yeah, so. We're still going to be very honest about what we're talking about. But overall, be like, I would highly recommend this film. I can't wait to actually get into like a full review, like whenever this comes out on physical media or digital media at some point, because it's really good. And be like, I would love to go back and watch this movie again and again and catch all the references because there's so many.
Oh, there are so many. I'm just looking through the IMDb list. It's interesting the things in here, such as did you know that head of Disney Bob Iger is in this movie?
I saw that
as Bob Tiger. Ed Sheeran as Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
it's obviously a sheep.
Yeah.
There's a couple other interesting ones in here. If I can find them again. Of course, Michael J. the Fox.
Brian Howard, one of the directors.
Mark Rhino Smith as Officer McHorn.
Oh, gosh.
Robert Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter's son, as Robert Furwin.
Yeah. Josh Gad as... Who does he play?
Paul Moldebrandt, that's not as funny a name.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Of course, Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Zeke, a.k.a. the Deek Deek stuck in that tuba. And if you don't know that reference, you shouldn't have listened this far.
Yes, exactly. But again, would you recommend this film?
I do. It's a fun one. Definitely still go see the first movie first if you haven't seen it. You don't necessarily need to see it for this movie, but if you're interested in the concept, definitely see the first one before this one because there are spoilers for the first movie at the very beginning of this movie.
Okay.
Which we've already spoiled.
So I do have a question for you. So when it comes to this movie, when it comes to either like when it comes to the physical release of it, we either A, buy it, B, rent it, or C, skip it.
Well, considering I don't buy movies anymore,
Okay.
I will stream it.
Okay. That'll work.
Especially since we're probably going to review this again. So
That is true.
do a full review of it. So
That is true. But, or stream it, whichever. But like, yeah, but also let us know if you've watched Zootopia 2 in the comment section wherever you listen to us. And let us know what you thought of this film. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Or did you more like, wasn't for me? Please let us know in the comments wherever on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you follow us. And please let us know what you thought of the film. Give us a comment and let's have a conversation about it.
Indeed. So I guess that's going to be it for now.
Yes.
In the meantime, this has been Drew.
This is Jacob.
And we'll catch you in the next frame.
You can follow Jacob on his Facebook at Jacob B. Heron. His Facebook page, Jacob's Daily Art Corner, where he tries to draw each and every day. His Instagram at Jacob B. Heron. His Twitter at Jacob Heron.
And his letterboxd at Jacob Heron. You can find Drew on Facebook at Drew Dodgen.
His Facebook page, Drew's Photobin, to see his photography. His letterboxd page at GGeorge759. His Twitter at GGeorge759. And Instagram at Drew Dodgen. You can like us on Facebook at the Cellcast Podcast. On Twitch at the Cellcast Gaming.
On YouTube at Cellcast.
On Twitter at cast_cell. The Cellcast can be found at Apple Podcasts, Google Play Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, or anywhere else fine podcasts are downloaded from. Please rate and review us where you found us, and also on Podchaser. Email us at thecellcastpodcast@gmail.com. The Cellcast is a proud member of both the Pop Americana and Culture Box media networks. For more information, please see the link in the description. Our theme song is Drop and Roll by Silent Partner. And remember, that's Cell with a single L.